Hello, my name is Angie Evans, and I'm a Russia researcher at the Institute for the Study of War. Today, we'll be discussing how the Russian military command shifted its main offensive campaign for 2024, and the outsized role that Ukrainian drone operators are currently playing in Ukraine's defensive operations. The Russian military command originally identified a frontal assault on Pokrovsk as their main operational effort for 2024. The seizure of Pokrovsk is part of Russia's ongoing efforts to seize the remainder of Donetsk Oblast. Russian forces slowly advanced east of Pokrovsk in spring and summer 2024 and repeatedly forced Ukrainian forces to withdraw further westward towards the Frodivka-Novofrodivka-Selidove line. Russian forces have now seized these settlements, but have yet to break into Mirnograd or Pokrovsk itself. Instead, Russian forces have turned their attacks to the south, towards Khurakove and Volodar. Russian forces seized Volodar in early October 2024 and have successfully leveraged the seizure of Volodar and recent Russian advances into Dalny to advance further towards Khurakove from the south and into the settlement from the east. Seizing Khurakove is important for the Russians because it's the main Ukrainian stronghold, preventing the Russians from leveling the front line between Selidove and Yasna Polyana. Leveling the front line in southwestern Donetsk will allow Russian forces to strengthen defensive positions in the area against future Ukrainian counterattacks, and will free up Russian forces to turn north and attack Pokrovsk in the future. Ukrainian drone operators have played a critical role in keeping Russian advances in Donetsk slow and costly, and forcing the Russian military command to reassess their original plan. Russian forces have largely abandoned the use of armored vehicles in the Pokrovsk direction due to costly Ukrainian drone strikes earlier this year, and are depending on Russian infantry advancing by foot to make gains here. Russian forces are leveraging armored vehicles more successfully in the Khurakove direction, but Ukrainian drones are playing a crucial role in keeping these gains to only a few kilometers at a time, and inflicting significant armored vehicle losses on the Russians. Russian forces are also currently pressing on Velika Novosilka from the south and east, likely as part of the same long-term objective to advance to the administrative boundaries of Donetsk Oblast. Russian forces are still a long way from taking all of Donetsk, and will have to capture almost 10,000 square kilometers and major Ukrainian cities and defensive positions to achieve this goal. To put this in perspective, Russian forces have advanced just over 2,000 square kilometers in open fields and small settlements throughout the entire front line over the last year. Ukraine's ability to force the Russian military command to change its main operational effort in 2024 is a reminder that this war isn't over. Ukraine and the West maintain the ability to inflict significant losses on the Russian military and shift the trajectory of the war in Ukraine. Thanks for listening, and please subscribe to ISW for more updates on Russia's war in Ukraine.